Hello and welcome to another update video about XRP. While the XRP chart is still holding support, it's also not really broken out above resistance. So it remains a tricky situation here to navigate the market because we are still moving in a broader sideways range. I think you can easily see that. I am still tracking for potentially higher prices as per the yellow scenario. Tentatively, very happy to change my mind should the market give me different signals, other signals, because literally not much happened here over recent weeks. We haven't really continued with the uptrend that we've been tracking. This is simply a sideways range, and we have a few parameters that we need to know about, few key parameters. Today, we might get some volatility in the markets due to the White House crypto summit. So there might just be some volatility. There might be some announcements. I'm not sure. Certainly what hasn't led to any movement is the strategic asset reserve, digital asset reserve executive order that Trump has signed. So there was actually a small dip, but nothing noteworthy, just small volatility movements. But it didn't really lead to any major move because kind of priced in already, right? So what are the key parameters then? First of all, the current thesis is that a larger degree fourth wave bottomed around the 3rd of February. That can still change. I mean, this is just a range at the moment. And the rally was in 3 waves. I need to repeat that for new viewers. That rally was only in 3 waves. And because it was only in 3 waves, it is not clearly directly bullish. From there, we have seen a 3-wave move down, however, which is why we keep the door open for higher. It's not necessarily high confidence, though, because also this rally from the 28th of February low is a 3-wave move. Then we had a 3-wave move down. And yeah, I mean, maybe we move higher next in the C wave there. There is potential to call that a 1-2 setup. I can tell you that the pullback was in 3 waves. We did hold support between 214 and 230. So we'll see if this now follows through to the upside, but it is not necessarily a high confidence assessment. So what you need to know about is the yellow scenario is potentially bullish, not high confidence because there is a lack of 5-wave movements. There is no 5-wave pattern to the upside in here that I can identify. They are only 3-wave patterns. So any upside expectations are based on balanced probabilities. The $2.14 level to 230 level or area is micro support. Below that level, we've got 195. Below that level, we've got 176 as next support. Yeah. The 1-2 setup to the upside here that I'm tracking on the micro level will be invalidated. And I wouldn't be surprised if it invalidates. This is a weak one. Yeah. Will be invalidated with a break below $2.21. And overall, we're now in this narrow sideways range, and a break above $2.72 would be a first indication that really a low has formed, that maybe also this 1-2 setup is complete and we're moving higher, potentially in a 3rd wave internally, yeah? But again, these levels are quite weak levels, so the 272 level is not really super significant, and to the downside, that 221 level is also not super significant. What is more relevant is the $3.3, $3.4 area here, the Sunday high. That's more relevant. That's a key level on various crypto charts. Getting above that level allows us to look for 340, or to watch for 340 to be reached, which is the all-time high. And then above that level, we're finally out of the range, okay? And I would still like to see the price eventually get to around about $4, $5, maybe even $6 in this cycle. However, first of all, we need to see if the bulls can actually turn this around and move up. That's the main. I mean, we don't even need to talk about $5, $6. We need to see first if the bulls can hold support, hold a higher low, because should this 1-2 setup invalidate, it's the first step to breaking down in the blue count into the lower support area where we have support at $1.20, which is what we currently see on the larger time frame as main support area. And therefore, I highlighted already weeks ago that we should see this as a sideways range and need to mentally prepare that the market might move quite some time in this sideways range. I know that's actually shown in white here. I can change that to blue so it matches what we see on the smaller time frame. But yeah, while a lot of people shout for upside breakouts, I mean, I just at least would like to introduced the idea that we could spend some time in this sideways range. The just mental preparation, and I mean, I've been talking about that for the last few weeks, and since then the market hasn't really made any decisive moves. Okay, this is a broad range. There could be a lot of volatility, but it doesn't really change market structure. So yeah, 120 key support here on the larger time frame, 340 key breakout point to the upside. Then we can watch for these upside targets, 560, you know, maybe even a little higher, 660. But let's first see if the price can actually generate an upside breakout. For now, this is simply a range. That's the update about XRP. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.